Hello! I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. It's time to play Chapter 3 of the Chaos Engine, my Steampunk RPG. Little side note, I tried playing this chapter in VR, but it didn't go well. The camera view for the cutscenes I make is not pleasant in VR, so I don't recommend playing this game in VR. But I will do VR gameplay another time. Alright, we're going to rewatch this one for context. The Shadow Knight took the alchemist and automaton down to the barracks, which was an old dungeon converted to house soldiers. After eating a good meal of dried foods in the manor's storehouse, the alchemist prepared for bed by first winding up the automaton. Alchemist, the Shadow Knight was very surprised when he heard me talk, and none of the other automatons in this city have spoken. How is it I am the only automaton gifted with speech? I told you, it's because of the powerful magic I used when I created you. A soul stone? Necromancy. So that's how you did it. You put the soul of someone who died into that automaton. I am someone who died? So, you used necromancy to trap a person's soul and keep them in this world. That's disrespectful to the dead, and you bound them to a cold, unfeeling metal prison, a fate worse than death. Shut up. A filthy mercenary shouldn't be lecturing me on morals. I'm going to wind him back a couple turns in hopes that he forgets what just happened. If you mention again that he has a soul stone inside him, I'll kill you. Fine, do as you please. You just better have it ready for combat again if we march into battle tomorrow. What happened? A horrible accident. What do you remember? I just remember you were winding me up, then everything went black. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't lose all your memory. I was winding you up and accidentally pulled your key out. I'm so sorry. I promise I won't let it happen again. Oh, that's all right. No harm done. I better keep quiet that I remember what happened. I don't want to get my key pulled out again. The truth is out there. Unbeknownst to the alchemist, the automaton remembers the truth about its nature, that it is the soul of a person trapped in a metal body. This revelation has made the automaton more powerful. Bronze gear will now heal it for more health, 3 times the alchemist's intelligence, and brass gear will last twice as long, 10 turns. The Chaos Engine. The Chaos Engine. Bring us the Chaos Engine. So every night this dream happens. The next morning, the alchemist, automaton, and Shadow Knight woke to the sound of soldiers preparing for battle. They joined the group and followed them to the lifts up and out of the ravine, then marched to the orcish encampment in the forest. Alright, listen up, slugs for brains, because I'm only going to say this once. Our scouts tell us this is the part of the encampment where the orc's chief is. The archers and mages will set their huts ablaze with flaming arrows and fire spells. Then we will fall back and pick off any orcs that try to escape the clearing. It's you three's job to rush through the camp during the chaos. Get to the chieftain's hut and kill him. Remember, if you are captured or killed, we never knew you. Right. Excuse you? I mean, yes, sir, Commander Bofusama, sir. Alright, let's roast some orcs. Ready? Aim. Fire! Alright, so let me check my inventory here. I could use some more stuff. Let's see what we can craft with what we've got. Need to collect some more plants. See if I can make... Oh, I need to mine more too. Okay. We'll just collect some of everything. Oh, let's talk to Hero real quick. It's great that you were still up here so I can access my tools, but you have to stay back, Hero, or the wagon will catch fire. No, you can't help us fight. If anything happens to you, I'd have no one to pull my supplies. Yes, free the Minotaurs. That will be our battle cry. I like to interject a little personality for Hero. He's basically just a glorified prop that supposedly pulls our wagon around, but I like making him into kind of a funny little character. I make sure I don't run into the first battle, although I'm sure we have enough stuff for the first battle. I might go ahead and just collect until we run into the battle. To break up the collecting and battling sections. Alright, let's go ahead and do a battle. There we go. The Chieftains' guards appear. Alright, let's survey. Orcish Lancer is weak to magic, poison, and uses physical attacks. Orcish Necromancer is weak to magic and poison, uses magic attacks. Death Orc is weak to physical and uses physical attacks. So, I think I will poison the Necromancer. I'll have the other two take out the Death Orc with physical attacks. Let's see, I should probably defend the Alchemist. Frame rate's pretty slow, so it takes a little longer to transition between cameras. Yeah, just attack. timers go a bit slower too. There's so much going on, and I've almost maxed out everything in these battles. Gameplay, graphics, and even audio are almost at max, so that's why things are so slow. Let's do brass gear. Let's use fortify. Use regen potion on Shadow Knight. Let's use a life drain on the Necromancer. Okay, we better heal the automaton. Let's skewer the death orc. Take it out soon, hopefully. Sorry everything's so slow. I'm not sure how to improve the frame rate of everything. Let's do a health potion on the Shadow Knight. Let's finish off the Death Orc. There we go. Thank you to Underoath77. He made, in fact, pretty much, well, almost all the music I've used in the Chaos engine so far is made by Underoath77, and well, music we're listening to right now is, and pretty much all the music, well, all the music in this section of the game was made by him, and it's really good heavy metal music. Especially the boss battle music we'll hear in a little bit. Let's wait. Yeah, I forget whose health was lower. You can use survey. Yeah, it was the automaton. You can use survey to check everybody's health if you want. It's another reason I made it. Alright, just finish this one off. Boss battle is not quite as laggy as this one. Skewer, even though this enemy is weak to magic, Skewer actually does more damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Oh no, I need to fix that camera. It doesn't show all of the enemy's health. There we go. Enemy is defeated. You gain experience. The Alchemist leveled up. They're now level 4. Stats increased. The Alchemist learned a new recipe, Poison Bomb. It does poison damage instantly to a single enemy, equal to double the Alchemist's intelligence. Automaton leveled up. It is now level 4. The Automaton learned a new ability, Impenetrable. It costs 2 AP and makes the Automaton immune to physical damage for 1 turn. The Shadow Knight leveled up. He is now level 4. Stats increased. Alright. Oh yeah, so there's a skeleton here, and I put, so the Shadow Knight says, leaving their dead to rot in the sun, barbaric. Alright. Yeah, let's just go see what all we can craft. So we got a new ability, Poison Bomb. I need to craft some of that, or I won't be able to use it in the battle. Oh good, I've got plenty of stuff to make it with. But let's go ahead and pop everything else off too. So that's all we can make there. Alright, grab some more. I guess I got them all. Oop, another. You know, it's a little silly to be picking stuff and crafting stuff in the middle of a battle with all these huts burning, but that's how I made my crafting and battle system, so just how it is. Later in the game, I'm going to make it so that you can hold more items, and you'll also have to stock up a whole bunch before you do a really long battle sequence with no opportunity to gather and craft. So in a way that'll be a bit more challenging because you know, you'll have to make do with however much items you have until all the battle here is done. So fairly challenging part about it, but you can always skip back and forth. Once you've unlocked levels, you can go back to an earlier time, collect stuff, and go back to where you were before, to where you left off. Okay, that's enough of that. Chieftains guards appear. This battle should go faster. Since we're higher level, and we'll get to try out Poison Bomb in a little bit. You can try out Impenetrable, but I don't think we need that right now. I'll just use 45. Alright, let's skewer the Death Orc. Let's use the Gen Potion. Now why don't we go ahead and try out Impenetrable. Yep, makes him immune to physical damage, but not magic damage. Why don't we go ahead and poison the Lancer? Finish off the Death Orc. Alright, let's start finishing these guys off real quick. Use Poison Bomb. Nice. Ooh, yeah, I guess I'll use Skewer. I need to fix those cameras so you can see its health. I'll do that later. I need to check all the skewer cameras, make sure they do that. Okay, and let's blow it up. There we go. Enemies defeated. Gain experience. Alright, let's gather a little bit more. Craft a little bit more, make sure we're ready for the boss battle. Full on yellow mushrooms. I think in part 2, I will increase the speed of the mining animation. Oh, we don't need any more of that. Okay, we're good. Alright, and then inspect the gate. Are you ready to pass through the gate and challenge the chieftain? Yes. Get out here, Thorgrim. The time of your reckoning is at hand. Who are you that you should dare to challenge me? I'm not going to show you my face, but do you know who I am? I don't know. Should I? I suppose, by your armor, you must be the Shadow Knight they say has killed my most trusted and loyal underlings. I am someone who was the sole survivor of a family you killed. Ha! Do you realize how many families I've killed? How could I possibly remember one member that escaped? I was a young kid when I returned to my village and found you and your army burning their corpses and placing their heads on pikes, with a sign that read, "This is what happens to those that deny the gods." I saw you spot me and send your soldiers after me before I ran. I actually do remember that incident. So you're that little whelp that got away. You grew up and came seeking vengeance, only to have your skull crushed by King Thorgrim. King? Orcs don't have kings. They will now. The Orc Alliance has spread its dominion over nearly all the known world. Once I take the Clockwork City and the metal-rich ravine it sits in, my instatement as the supreme leader is assured. That's not going to happen because you're going to die right here. You really don't know who I am, do you? Or how hopeless your quest for vengeance was from the start. I am King Thorgrim Bone Eater, the Angel of Death. Oh yeah, this music's really good. Multi-target attacks. Some enemies have abilities that can damage all your allies at once. It is important to note that if the automaton is defending someone when this happens, it will take double damage. Oh yeah, love this music. So plan accordingly to keep it from being destroyed. King Thorgrim attacks. Angel of Death. Had a lot of fun animating that attack. Alright, let's survey. King Thorgrim is weak to magic and poison. He alternates between physical attacks and a multi-target physical attack. When heavily damaged, he will go berserk and the damage he deals will double. We will need to finish him off quickly then. My poison bombs and the automaton's impenetrable ability will help at that time. Alright, I'm going to use the Gen Potion on the Alchemist. You definitely have to defend the Alchemist in this battle, because it will die in 2 hits, so... Oops. Defend the Alchemist. And I'm just going to attack. I'm going to save my AP for... Need to have a little extra, make sure you can use Impenetrable when the time's right. Let's use Life Drain. Alright, and we'll use Brass Gear. Okay, he's about to use his multi-target attack, so we definitely need to use Fortify so that he doesn't take quite so much damage. Alright, now we'll use your Gen Potion on Shadow Knight. And I'm going to save my AP a little again. Keep using Life Drain to make sure the Shadow Knight doesn't die. Keep his health high. We need to use some more healing on the Automaton. Alright, let's use Poison. Start getting him down a little faster. At half health he goes berserk, that's when we need to really finish him off. In case you're wondering, the wings that appear on him are a magical illusion that he uses. It doesn't explain this in the game, but I mean, he's not actually an angel. He doesn't actually have wings. He just creates a magical illusion of wings, and as you'll find out, well, I'll wait until after the battle, but yeah, it's basically him trying to scare his opponents with an illusion. Kind of like how, you know, male birds will open up their wingspan to scare off rivals and all that. Let's just make sure everybody stays healthy. Alright. Now we can use Skewer because his health is full. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It's not time for Angel of Death. So yeah, his damage he deals has doubled, so oh boy. Yeah, we better use, we'll just regen potion Shadow Knight. And we need to use Impenetrable, or his attack could take out the automaton. And Life Drain, hopefully keep Shadow Knight alive. Ooh, I don't know. Shadow Knight might get taken out. Okay, good. He's okay. Alright, we need to finish him off quick now, so we will use Poison Bomb. And we don't have any AP. That's one of the downsides to Impenetrable. Since you don't take damage, the automaton doesn't get any AP when he uses it. Oh boy, we're really low. Hopefully it won't attack. I'm not going to use Angel of Death next. Hopefully he won't attack. Good. He didn't attack the Shadow Knight. So now we can finish him off. We're good. The enemy is defeated. You gain experience. And that was a final battle. The final battle of part 1. Even though it's pretty easy. You might notice that the battles in this game are a lot quicker than in Starfall, because a lot of people complain that my battle system is too slow. So I'm trying to speed things up by increasing the amount of damage everybody does. And so it's not quite a slog doing all the battles. Thram says, "You have beaten me. Take my head. I am not worthy to lead the orcs." No, you don't get to have a quick death. Not after what you did to my family. My mother, father, sister, and brother. They were gentle and loving, and you murdered them. Just because they wouldn't worship your gods. Please, I beg of you, let this evil old orc die. The guilt of my crimes has weighed upon me all these years. I thought that it made me strong, but I was just weak, preying upon the weaker. Please, let me die, failure that I am. Shut up! You don't get to be a noble martyr. Curse me and your gods and I'll let you die. Stop it! You're torturing him. For someone who talks all high and mighty about respecting the dead, you sure don't respect the living. Kill him and be done with it. Grrr. Fine. Rah! After clearing out the Chieftains' camp, Commander Bofu ordered the army back to the Clockwork City, where the dwarf miners cheered their triumphant return. I was victorious, my lady. Chieftain Thram is dead. Thank you, Bofu. You may rise. Tell me, do you believe the death of their chief will stop the rest of the army from attacking us? Yes, I am certain, my lady. We placed Thorgrim and his guards' heads on pikes. When the other tribe members see them, they will scatter. Orcs turn cowardly when they see a show of strength. Excellent. Perhaps this will buy us some time before the Orc Alliance seeks to take our city once again. Now that the immediate threat is ended, perhaps it is time to clear up the other matter we discussed? Oh, Bofu, must we do this now, in our moment of triumph? Yes, with all due respect, my lady, we cannot allow potential spies to roam free in our midst any longer. Very well, do what you must, Commander. Seize him! Hey, what are you doing? Let go of me! I am terribly sorry, Sir Knight, but you have learned much of our secrets inside the Clockwork City, and we cannot continue to trust you without first knowing your identity. You may proceed, Bofu. Finally, we will see what you are hiding under that helmet. I knew it. You're an orc. No! And to think, I trusted him so readily. So what was the Orc Alliance's plan? Have you kill a fake chieftain to get in good with us? Then assassinate Lady Atashi when we let our guard down? No, please, you have to believe me. I hate the Orc Alliance. They killed my family and I just want revenge against them. Looks like he isn't willing to talk yet. Shall I take him to the dungeon and persuade him, my lady? Oh no, so barbaric. But I suppose there's no other way. Stop! I can vouch for him. Vouch for him? Do you mean in the legal sense? Such as when a lord vouches for a criminal so that a king might spare him? Who are you that you could vouch for anyone? I am Aogiri, daughter of King Armitage and Queen Chelsea.
Princess of Kadath.
The Chaos Engine, Part 1, End. To be continued. Yep. You know what the to be continued says, basically. So yeah, that is chapter 3 of the Chaos Engine and the end of part 1 of the Chaos Engine. So it has now been revealed that the Shadow Knight was an orc, and the alchemist is the daughter of King Armitage and Queen Chelsea from my first RPG, The Quest of Kadath. So I thought it would be interesting to make it seem like the orcs are the big baddies of the game, and then have it turn out that one of your group members is an orc. And I'd always planned for the child of Armitage and Chelsea to be future hero of the game, of a future game, but I didn't want to reveal it right away. So things are getting interesting, and we still don't know what the Chaos Engine is. We will learn that in part 2, but for now, we are done until I make more of the game. So anyway, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.